Live from Galveston. I'm watching right now that when Dak Prescott was running off the field, his fingers got bent back, but it ends up that he broke a bone around his thumb. That's what Jones says. Says he'll be out a couple weeks. Surgery. Surgery to me never means a couple weeks. They lost 19-3. I mean, a terrible game for the Cowboys. No offense going. I think I saw Dak throw for 134 yards. Are we calling up Jimmy G to get him from the Niners? I know my buddy Chris is a huge fan. Lanker is a huge fan. It was tough to watch. It had a stinker at the end of the day. Hey, it happens. Every game can't be great, but come on. You know what? You got rid of Jimmy Johnson, and it's never been the same. Mike McCarthy, not a great coach. Ezekiel Elliott, what did he run for, 50-something yards? And I'll tell you, I saw that Tom Brady has now the most opening wins for 16. He's 45 years old. Of course he has the most opening day wins. He's played the most games, the most opportunities. And the Browns ended a 17-game winless streak on opening day. And now, I think the record is now, well, I saw it was 8 coming in. The Colts have 9 because they tied the Texans 2020. This 10-minute overtime is bullshit, man. I don't like the 10-minute overtime. That's the only game I really got to watch today. I wanted to go for the trilogy. We left. I ran today in Austin. It was said 74. It felt like 130. And we got in the car. I really wanted the trilogy. Hal is not a fan of the ownership. He hasn't been a fan of the forever. He really grew up a Oilers fan. And the Texans are the Texans and not the Oilers. It's not Love You Blue. It's not Bum Phillips. It's not Earl Campbell. It's not Dan Pastorini. It's none of that. It's not Billy White Shoes Johnson. It's not any of those guys. It's not even, who was the quarterback, Warren Moon. It's none of that. It's a different team now. But bad ownership. I mean, Lovie Smith, he wanted a black coach. That's who he did. They were up 23 in the fourth, and Blankenship misses a goddamn field goal. The Giants win today. Blankenship missed a 42-yarder badly. Bullock could have beat the Giants today. You have to get props for Dable, who's the picture up of him dancing after the game, going for 2 with 106 left. Defense couldn't hold it, but Bullock missed a field goal, and he wins his opening day. There was some funny stuff where Kayvon Thibodeau said he needed a cigarette at the end of that one, and basically he's not gonna play scared. As I feel Sark was yesterday playing not to lose. You got to play to win, not to lose. It happens. Bama is now 2. Georgia jumped them to 1, and Texas A&M. I didn't know this, but a Texas A&M person says to someone else, they say howdy, and you say howdy back. I didn't know that. And gig 'em. They say gig 'em, right? Is that the thing they say? And they drop to 24, and they get Miami this week. I love it. And Texas is now 21st in the country, which you got to love. You got to love. And Scott Frost, so yesterday with the game, there were 2 sisters behind us with their parents. They both went, one graduated from Bama, one is a senior at Bama, and the parents met at Nebraska. They even went to Dublin for the game, but they lost to Northwestern this year. And then Northwestern lost to Duke this past week. Well, Scott Frost loses yesterday to Georgia Southern, and he is done. Done. And I saw, there was an article on Fox Sports, and basically Bowden lost to the 21st ranked Wake Forest team on Thursday night, and you don't lose on a Thursday night because all eyes are on you. He gets fired. Who do they bring in? This is 2009, I think. 2009. Who do they bring in? But an assistant who had never coached, Dabo Swinney. Won 2 natties. I'd say it's worked out for him. And, yeah. And now they brought in Mickey Joseph, who's 27 years coaching, never been a head coach, played quarterback at Nebraska from 88 to 91. And we were talking about it. I was talking to the dad of the daughters. Who do you bring in? He said, who wants the job? Hal says Tom Herman. Tom Herman deserves another head coaching job. Give Mickey Joseph the rest of the season. See what he can do. You lose at home. They lose. You have Texas A&M loses to Appalachian State, which it was funny. There's someone put up a video. They have cheer squad, or they have something. Texas A&M has something every Friday night, like a cheer squad, and they were saying, "Oh, where the hell the school?" They were making fun of them. Well, now everybody knows, and Hal tells me that they're very sensitive Texas A&M fans. I'm not allowed to post him in my stuff because it'll get people upset. But I can talk about it here because I don't think he's passing it on to any of his Texas A&M friends. And if he is, bring it on, because I love it. I love when and they trolled him saying howdy Appalachian State. They also said thanks for the 1 point I think 1.3, 1.5 million. And if they would have waited a week to fire him, I think till October, they would have only had to pay him 8.1 million. But Scott Frost is getting a $16.2 million buyout. They wanted to get rid of him so bad that they said, you know what? Let's just give him that other 8 million. Just get him out of town. And wow, done. And I was talking about it after I read that last night. I go, he's done, and he's done today. It's over. It is over. It's done. It's finito. It's no more. I was like, wow, dude, that is priceless. That is priceless stuff. And Ron Kearse was on crutches for the Cowboys. Calvin Watkins, I saw that. And how about this? Bill's son Thomas plays Stockton University. He plays for their soccer team. Well, yesterday in the 5-0 win against Stevenson, he scores his first 2 goals as a college player, soccer. The D3, doesn't matter. Play college soccer. First is his 3rd game, I think. Wait. They're 4-1-1, so they've played 6 games. He's playing his 5th game total, 5th game as a college player. Scores 2 yesterday. They win 5-0. Today, he scores the only goal. The goalie came out. He tipped it over the goalie's head into the goal, and they beat Whitman College 1-0. He's got 3 goals in the weekend. He's definitely going to be player of the week and whatever in the conference. And I'm like, I just sent him a thing. I go, dude. Harris calls him Ronaldo. I'm like, unbelievable. Thomas has a weekend. Ronaldo, 3 goals in a weekend, and they're 4-1-1. I'm definitely going to a game. Definitely going to a game. Yeah, Prescott 14 of 29 today for $134, and they didn't do anything, man. I mean, I'm looking at the Dallas stats, and it is ugly. Yeah, Michigan sending me stuff like crazy. My boy was at Dolphins-Pack game, and I was told someone left a grill on by a vehicle. Unfortunately, here is the result. Come on. Is that true? Is that true? Oh, my God. She just sent me a video, and the cars are burned up. Somebody left a grill on at the game. That can't be true.